I'm Patrick O'Rourke from MobileSyrup, and today I went hands-on with Apple's new line of revamped MacBook Pros, a much-needed and long-awaited overhaul to some of the best laptops ever released. The big feature here is the OLED touch bar, which, despite what jokes you might have read on Twitter, actually could end up being very useful. It's contextually aware of whatever app is open at the time, so for example, if Messages is open, it will prompt you with emojis and other quick responses. With Photoshop, it gives you access to quick edit options, and the same can be said about Photos. All of the apps I tested out with the touch bar made a lot of sense, though Mail integration did feel somewhat tacked on. I'm cautiously optimistic about the new touch panel, which actually has a slick feel to it thanks to its matte finish. Here's hoping third-party devs actually hop on board with it and start integrating it into their apps. Next, it's important to point out that the laptop features 4 USB-C ports, which means adopting the dongle life and buying an adapter to plug normal USB devices into the computer is a necessity. USB-C is the future, there's literally no doubt about that, and Apple is making an effort to push the industry forward. Still, constantly carrying around an adapter in the meantime isn't going to be much fun. And yes, Apple did keep the 3.5mm headphone jack around with its new line of Pro devices, unlike the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Specs-wise, the 13-inch MacBook Pro's display features a 2560 by 1600 pixel screen, with the 15-inch coming in at 2880 by 1800 pixels. The 13-inch iteration rocks a Core i5 processor with 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of SSD storage, and an Intel Iris Graphics 550. With the 15-inch including an Intel Core i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, and a Radeon Pro 450 or Radeon Pro 455 graphics card. Make no mistake, these are high-end specs, but not exactly what you would expect from a device that costs this much money. This makes the starting $2,299 and $2,999 respective price tags pretty difficult to swallow. Other updates include the fact that the computer no longer features a slanted body and has one that's a little more leveled, as well as its butterfly keyboard, which is pulled from the 12-inch MacBook. And I really like this feature, just as I did with the 12-inch MacBook, but a lot of people don't, so this is going to be a deal breaker for certain individuals. Though I only spent a few minutes with Apple's new MacBook Pro, I walked away impressed with the refreshed lineup of laptops, though don't expect a monumental, revolutionary leap forward in design language. Make no mistake, however, these really are beautiful devices. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out MobileSyrup.com for my more in-depth hands-on, as well as to like and comment on this video. I'm Patrick O'Rourke for MobileSyrup.